Do you actually want to receive a refund when you claim for home office expenses? If you do, keep watching this video. Now, I know that claiming for home office expenses is a notoriously difficult process, and there's a good reason for that because most of us have homes and most of us have jobs. So SARS has quite a small criteria, which is being challenged, by the way, that they use to allow certain expenditure to be deducted from your tax return. Now, before we get into claiming home office expenses, let's take a little bit of time to define what home office expenses are. So home office expenses look like either your rental of the premises, your rates and taxes, your cleaning expenses. It also includes other types of expenses like stationery, wear and tear, telephone, internet costs, all of those types of expenses that are related to you engaging in working from home. Furthermore, who qualifies for home office expense deductions? You've got salaried workers, which are those who earn more than 50% of their salary or their income from a salary and not from commission. And commission earners who, as you might guess, earn more than 50% of their total income from commission. The distinction is important because certain deductions are allowable for commission earners that are not allowable for salaried employees. Now, here's where it gets tricky. A lot of the home office expense applications are rejected simply because of the supporting document. As you can imagine, it is very difficult to prove certain things. So one of the conditions for you being able to claim this is that the space that you use is used regularly and exclusively, which is a little bit tricky to prove, right? You need to prove that if you have a specific section in your home or room in your home, that it is used regularly and exclusively for you to work from home. This means that your dining table or your kitchen do not qualify for the home office expenses or the deductions that are applicable thereof. One of the ways SARS may ask for you to prove that you have this section in your home, first of all, because they can't come into your home and check and see where you're saying you're working from. They may request things like floor plans. They may request pictures of where it is that you work from. And it is, as you can imagine, particularly difficult to prove to SARS that this is a space specifically dedicated for you to work from home. Another very important piece of information comes from your employer, which details your work from home schedule, reasons for you working from home, and all of the different types of contractual obligations that you are meeting by working from home. SARS essentially wants to know from the employer why it is that you are working from home instead of working from the premises of either the client or your employer. And number 3, you're going to need a schedule of your home office expenditure. This is important. SARS is going to look through it, and they're also going to need number 4, supporting documents by way of invoices and so forth. Now, when it comes to the schedule, we do have a schedule that we can give to you. You can go and purchase it on our website. The schedule will help you in terms of just the different ideas of what it is that can be included in your home office expenditure, and it will help you in getting your home office return accepted. We also do have a template for your employer where they can write out a letter for the point number 1, detailing out why it is that you're working from home. So go through to our website, www.lordbusiness.solutions, and grab those resources there. Where it gets a little difficult or a little bit complicated is something called apportionment. You need to apportion the different types of expenditure that you have to the area, size of the space that you're working on. And that also might be a reason why SARS is rejecting your home office expenditure return or request, because the calculations may not make sense. A lot of times SARS does try and adjust them according to their calculations, but sometimes, especially when there's an influx of people submitting, they might just outrightly reject it. Now, when we talk about apportionment, we're really talking about it when it comes to things like repairs or utility bills or your rental payment. You're able to apportion the amount that you pay for those specific items according to the area floor size that you're using when it comes to your home office expenses. And this is another reason why they're very strict on what they allow as a space that you deem for work, because then you can just increase and inflate the different types of spaces that you're working in to include your kitchen and your dining room because you work there, and essentially just deduct or claim from all of these different types of categories from your return, which might inflate the type of refund or rebate that you receive. Number 4, we're going to speak about the use of the word mainly. If you're going to work from home, you mainly need to work from home. This means you have to keep a record of detailed dates that you work from home so that they can see that you work from home more than you work from an office or from your client or from a coffee shop. So you need to be able to detail that with some form of proof or some sort of schedule, and usually that would appear in your employer letter, but it is always good to have some other additional information or proof that you are working from home mainly. So we've spoken about a couple of things when it comes to home office expenditure. Firstly, what is home office expenditure? We gave some examples like rent, utility, repairs, stationery, printing costs. We also spoke about who qualifies for home office expenditure deductions. We spoke about commission workers who earn more than 50% of their salary or income from commission. And then we spoke about non-commission workers who earn more than 50% of their salary from not commission. We also spoke about supporting documentation that you're going to need to submit. 4 things. Number 1, you're going to need a letter from your employer. Number 2, you're going to need proof that you're actually working in this place, in this space, regularly and exclusively. You're going to need a schedule that details the expenditure that is incurred in terms of your home office expenses. And number 4, you're going to need to keep your supporting documentation like your invoices and your receipts as proof of that expenditure. Then we spoke about apportionment. We spoke about how certain things like utilities, electricity, repairs can be done, all over the house. So how do you apportion it according to the space that you use exclusively and regularly? And that is to do with the floor size. We have resources that help you with that in terms of your employer letter and in terms of your schedule and in terms of your apportionment calculations. I hope this is helpful for all of you guys. If you need help, please feel free to book a consultation. We have a 30-minute consultation where we fix your taxes. This is in the link. You can go through to our website, lordbusiness.solutions. It's only $5.99 and it's 30 minutes of your time, and you can just get some clarity when it comes to your tax situation. We also, like I said, have resources available for you on our website that you can go and buy that help you put together the supporting documents that you need to submit to SARS to give you a fighting chance to get that return. If you have questions, as always, feel free to leave a comment. I'll make a video about it. Email me, call me. I'm available. We'll chat about your taxes. Thank you so much for watching.